UNA Volleyball wraps up a 5-match road trip this weekend, heading over to Georgia to take on Kennesaw State, then over to Charlotte for Queens, catching up with head coach Tristan Johnson. And Coach, I know you guys just got back from DeLand, Florida. Tough 3-1 loss to Stetson, but what stood out most to you?
Yeah, I think the tough travel trip. I think Stetson, they played extremely hard. I think for us it's just finding that balance. And, again, kind of the same thing I've been talking about, being a little more consistent over long periods of time. They're good moments, but just got to play a little bit more consistent. But, excited about this week and getting ready for this next match.
Olivia Finoff led the way with 9 kills. Another freshman, Avery Markham, added 8. And then another newcomer, Brenna Titz, also had 8. How impactful have those 3 been?
Yeah, it's been really nice to have the balance across the board. That I think has really been something we've improved upon a lot offensively. Is we're getting more balance and not just relying on one player like A.K. Griggs like we had been earlier in the season. And so I think that's an area of growth for us. I thought Brenna had maybe her best offensive match of the season so far. So really a great sign for her as we move forward. And then also really like what the 2 freshmen are putting together.
This weekend will mark the halfway point of league play. Overall, what's the evaluation for this year's team?
The depth, it was something that I talked about a lot. I think that is showing its true colors. I think we do have a lot of depth. I think, as we get ready for the latter half of conference play, just being a little more consistent will get us a few more wins, just a little bit up and down. I think the depth has been nice to be able to put some people in there and try some different things, but finding our rhythm a little bit and being able to be a little bit more consistent, like I said, for longer periods of time, I think will help us a lot moving forward.
It's been a long time since the Lions have been home, and this road trip wraps up with Kennesaw State and Queens. What's the outlook?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to be home, that's for sure, but got to get this last trip out of the way. A really tremendous Kennesaw State program that year in and year out does a really nice job of playing at a high level. So playing at their place will be another tough task for us, but something I think that we're prepared for. And then it's a Friday-Sunday swing given the distance between the 2 schools. So preparing for Queens, who is having a better year than they had last year. I think they're continuing to add quality to their roster, and it'll be another match that we have to prepare and play hard for. So again, glad that it's the last one for the road trip of the last 3 weekends, but will be another tall task for us that we'll have to come out and compete hard for, but looking forward to it.
Long road trip, Coach. Safe travels and best of luck.
Thanks, Ben.